Yo, what's up?
Ooh,
Yo, welcome to Blazi Blah, where we connect, build, and break bread with our kin folks.
That's right, man.
You know what I mean? And guess who the fuck is over here?
The motherfucking crowd uplifter, man.
The crowd uplifter.
The biggest little DJ.
You know?
You know what I mean? Representing Shark City, baby. Oh, boy.
A roller skater.
I'm a rollerblading, too, a little bit.
A philanthropist. I see you out there in the streets.
You know, I just like to be involved with the community, and I love being around people, man. You know what I'm saying?
And a down-to-earth motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Appreciate that. That's why we get along, man.
For sure. Let's go. So we're having lunch today. Again, back to that Cambodian. You know, I gotta have it. So
hey, I've been dreaming about like Cambodian food. You know, like I don't have too many Cambodian homies like that. But you know what I'm saying? There are kin folks too. So it's that's a part of the part of Asia that I never really touched it as far as food.
It's the South Asian Brotherhood. What's up?
You know?
So yeah, I have a neighbor, so you know it's hard out here right now, COVID. So I want to make sure support, like you know what I mean.
Big time.
So yeah, let's get it on, man. Get on that rice.
Ooh.
Help yourself, man. Don't be shy.
Yeah, okay.
It's just us, man.
We'll get down to business first. I'll serve up some rice for you and me.
For sure. Yo, man, I'm excited just to chop it up with my man over here. He been around.
It's been a long time, man. I remember when I first met you. I said 2010, but you corrected me 2009.
Yeah, we opened up Know Your Roots Apparel at the mall 2009, and you know we was like looking for DJs to do DJ setup, and Norman I think might hit you up, and so
someone hit me up. I don't even know if it was you. Was it you?
I'm not sure. I forgot, but you came through. But he was there, spinning, and I actually got myself a turntable, but I actually never got into it, So
right. Yeah, you had your own setup there, so I just came by to kick it.
Yeah. And I think at the time, like that's the way it was. Like people just come through, kick it, just blah blah,
Right, what I mean? Exactly.
Man,
blah, baby.
So, like COVID, it's crazy. How has that impacted your DJing in regards to events, weddings, parties?
That's my means of income, man.
Right.
So, 95% of my gigs last year got postponed to this year, 2021. So it was rough last year for sure. But luckily, I was able to collect unemployment from the radio station. I was also granted the SBA loan, you know what I'm saying? So I was able to keep myself afloat. And also take care of the family in the Philippines and so forth, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Sold some turntables too that I wasn't using, sold some mixes. And,
Okay.
I just had some, I kind of just put my talent to use and was like, I could sell some mixes and sell some T-shirts. And, I sold out on everything. And I'm just blessed to have just a strong support group. Support system. Thank y'all.
Yeah, the community, the family, like the folks that you've been building with from day one.
And then also, COVID taught, I say, a lot of good-hearted people, or actually reminded them, what is really important. You know what I'm saying? Family and friends, and not to take them for granted. Man, just breathing in general. You know what I'm saying? Like we felt suffocated when we had like the stay at home,
shelter in place, quarantine.
Yeah, quarantine, lockdowns, all of that. But it made me realize like, we are really blessed. Other countries had it bad, especially the Philippines, my daughter's mom and them, like they were like pretty much barricaded, like in the like the barrios, you know what I'm saying?
They locked it down.
Yeah, they locked it down. You have to get like a pass.
That's crazy.
From like the city hall.
And you know how poor it's out there, you know what I mean? Like to survive, we gotta go out every day.
It's already
tough
enough, yeah.
Yeah. And then you got it locked down. It's crazy. And so, man, we'll talk about that. Like I just want to get you on that food, man.
All right, let's go then. Let's go. Sheesh.
Yeah, make sure you get the ASMR on the mic.
All right, here, one barbecue skewer for me, one for you, man.
For sure. One is beef, one is chicken. So what do you prefer?
Actually, we'll half and half then.
There you go.
I want to try.
So again, we're having Chef Savan, the Cambodian cuisine next door. Again, like COVID, we want to support local folks, and especially he's my neighbor. He's a good guy, so I'm always like, we just want to support. Like, if I have a guest, friends come through, whether it's the podcast, whether it's just people coming through, like I try to support like the neighbor. You know what I mean? And so yeah. Let me know. Yeah, but you gotta get on that. You have any allergy?
What is that made of?
It's just fish.
What kind of fish? Now I'm allergic to tilapia.
I'm not sure.
I don't want to die in the middle of the podcast.
I don't want you to die in my podcast,
I don't
bro.
want to die and choke, man.
I'm not sure if it's tilapia, but I know it's like.
I'll try a little small piece. Let me see.
Like, how bad is your allergy in terms of fish?
I mean, I'll still be breathing. You know what I'm saying? But I just have a breakout, like my the middle of my forehead,
okay,
between my eyebrows, would just, you know what I'm saying, get swollen.
Right. Okay.
I can still breathe and all that. Actually, one time, I knew I was allergic to tilapia, and my aunt got it, but I didn't tell her, and I ate it anyway, just because it tastes so good, you know, fried tilapia. But
it's hot out here,
but when
man.
she saw like I had an allergic reaction, she was all paranoid and got all concerned, and she was like, "You know, you're allergic to it, and you ate it still." She got so mad at me, dude.
But I love it. It's good. Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I said. I felt stupid too, but.
All right, here's the ASMR, bro. Forget about it. So we got some amok. Again, it's like fish. Ginataan. I'm not sure what kind of fish it is, but just to check, I'm going to talk to Brian, the owner, to make sure that, it ain't tilapia.
Okay.
And we got some chicken and beef skewer. Yeah, we're just going to get on it.
Good spice. It's like, tastes some kind of lemongrass maybe or something.
Yep. Yeah. With a little ginger.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, man.
It's different, that's for sure. It's the same, but it's different. We have our own skewers. We have the Filipino barbecue on the stick. But yeah, I wanted to ask you, being a Filipino
Tasty. Yeah.
in the Bay, San Jose, in America in general, what's your migration story? Like, how did your families get out here?
Well, as far as my mom, her father was recruited into the Navy.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So like the late 1940s, right? So even with that, like, he was able to petition his daughters, my grandma. So, they had it made like that. You know what I'm saying? My grandpa was fortunate to bring him over here. And just give us opportunities, And then my father's side, I really don't know his story too much, but I know his parents migrated here around the same time. And he was still in the Philippines though. So like for a few years he was in the Philippines with his family, away from his parents, so it was, imagine that though, being separated from your parents, but he made it. He learned a lot of Filipino traditions, you know what I'm saying? And as he got older, his parents were able to bring him here. And then after having 2 kids, I was the third one, and I'm here, man. A Filipino American.
Were you born there or born here?
Born here.
Okay.
Filipino American, yeah.
So are you like first generation or second generation?
First generation.
Okay.
Yeah, first generation born
That's
here.
what's up. It's funny, we have the similar stories.
Yeah.
My great-great-grandpa is one of the first to join the U.S. Navy. And so, he was able to bring all his kids and, and then my parents brought me here and petitioned me. It's actually my aunt and then that actually petitioned me and pushed to petition me. And so then, all my dad's side of the family came to the U.S. So I came here when I was about 11, 1987.
Oh, wow, in the 90s, huh?
Yeah,
wow.
It's been a minute. And so I grew, it's funny, I grew up in like a small town. I've shared the stories like straight, like country folks. So yeah. Like
province?
No, like Fallon, Nevada.
Oh,
when I was 11, when I came in
when
here.
You came here, okay.
Yeah.
How about in the Philippines? Where were you?
Province, man. I was like, out in the farm, as a kid.
Okay.
Picking up on some guavas, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like eating off the land, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like growing up there, I've never experienced going to a store.
Yeah.
It's just because we can live off the land, whether it's the vegetables, whether it's the chicken, it was just
it was all there for you. Yeah.
We can live off the land, you know what I mean? And so that's how I grew up. But then coming here, it's a big change.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Especially you're used to a different lifestyle.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
you come here.
A sudden change of everything, culturally,
culture shock.
language.
Right.
I was around like white folks, and I was like, I had to assimilate to that. I became white. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
man.
wherever we at, that's where we at. Like, just emulate whatever's around
Oh,
us.
exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if we grew up in the hood, like your hood.
Yes, me too. Like, a lot of my folks in my area, East Side San Jose, you know what I mean? Mexican. You know what I'm saying? So, got that cholo look every now and then, you know what I'm saying?
That's the fam. That's the fam.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So,
I'm just enjoying it.
just indulging in that, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want to give you time to just, like sometimes when you're talking, it's hard to eat.
Eating more than me.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I love food, bro. Is there a specific food you like? Okay. What's your favorite Filipino dish? And then what is your favorite food outside of the Filipino cuisine?
All right. Damn, Filipino food just one, huh? Well, okay. I gotta break it down to the appetizer, main dish.
Okay,
and,
it's specific. Okay.
and dessert. Okay, dessert. I guess I'll start off hollow for sure.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Gotta love my ice cream with the ice and the beans.
With the ube on ice cream on top.
With a little jello on top too. You know, one little square jello. Main dish. Damn, bro. Okay, I gotta say one of my favorites that I'd always get excited when my mom or dad made it was bulalo, which is like the beef chunk with the tendons and bone marrow.
Oh.
Man, the fatty beef soup, man, it's so tasty.
Over rice?
Rice, string beans. Oh man, it's
Now you're making me hungry.
I miss my mom and dad's cooking so bad now. Damn, I wish I had some sabao right now. Some soup,
you know
what I'm saying?
Talk about soul food. That's what it is.
Exactly, man. Good
All right, what
home
else?
cooked meal.
What else?
I gotta add one more. One more for a bonus. Tinola. Chicken
Okay.
tinola.
Tinola.
Right. Another
Okay.
soup-based dish. Okay, and appetizer, man, I can never turn down Shanghai lumpia.
You gotta pick it up.
Yeah.
You can't just pick up one.
Like I said, man, I gotta break it down 3 ways. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'm gonna let you eat. I'm gonna share.
Your turn.
Yeah, my favorite food, Filipino cuisine. I got a kare kare.
I was gonna say that too.
You know what I mean? Like any Filipino restaurant that I go, my first ask is like, y'all have kare kare? You know what I mean? And then I'm like judging it and comparing it from all the other kare kares that I have. You know what I mean? And I don't like the kare kare that's so bland. It's cool that we have the bagoong, but I like it when the recipe already has the bagoong in it.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Because sometimes, they keep it bland so you can have the bagoong on the side. That shrimp paste,
You're right. Now that I think about it, there are different tastes that I've had with kare kare, like you mentioned. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's what the difference was. Okay.
Yeah, sometimes they put it on, sometimes they don't. And so that's why you have that side. For folks might not know what kare kare is, it's basically oxtail stew with peanut butter sauce. Yo, that creaminess, the oxtail, it has to be oxtail, bro. and yo, like every time that's my dish, yo. And in terms of dessert, I'm all about that cassava cake.
Ooh, can't go wrong with that, man.
Right? Every Filipino party, I'm like, where's the cassava cake?
I gotta bring you some. Now I know what to bring you next time. Next time I come here.
Man.
You know, it's funny. I used to. I remember the first time I ate kare kare. Like after I was done, I called my mom up right away and was like, "Mom, how come you never cooked kare kare for me when I was a kid?
Right.
So good. You never made it ever." Like, I don't like that one.
It's her preference. It's her preference.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was just like, how did I not know about this? I was already in my 20s, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We never know,
Mom. Hey, but hey, it's never too late,
Never too late to learn and taste new things,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So, yeah. In terms of You're a new father.
Yeah, man. My daughter about to be 2 years old.
Okay. What
Out there in the Philippines.
how my question was like, how has being a father changed your life? And yeah.
Oh man, it's changed a lot. And it's even harder that they're in the Philippines right now. You know what I'm saying? And due to COVID and all the restrictions, like I can't even go there. I don't have a dual citizenship. I still got to get a visa. And even with that, like the wait time is like a few months. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just tough, especially with my line of work too with DJing. Like I'm the main provider too. So going back to the question, how's it changed me? I sing a lot of lullabies now.
Okay.
I play peekaboo.
Okay.
It definitely has softened up my heart a bit. You know, she puts a smile to my face a lot.
That's what's up.
You know, but at the same time too, you know, I always had nieces and a couple of nephews, but I've always helped babysit nieces. So
Yeah.
it's funny. Before I had a child, it was like, I hope I have a daughter one day. I already had my daughter's name already in my head. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much the Filipino way, combined two names together to one. So her name is Rosalind. So she's named after my auntie Rose and my mom Linda. So Rosalind, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That is so Filipino.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? I kept the tradition alive.
Yeah.
You feel me?
We just generally mix like the couple names or words and we put it together. And,
Right.
yeah.
But she'll know she's named after her grandmas. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
But it changed me a lot. It reminded it reminded me to be strong too, because you want to raise a strong daughter. You know what I mean? At first, I was very emotional that I couldn't be there, and I was being kind of soft, which is cool to have. You know, to have those traits to be in, know where your emotions are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
what
yeah.
drives your emotions, but at the same time, I had to remind myself like you got to be strong too. You know, you want your daughter to look up to you as a strong man that accomplishes and follows his goals and dreams. So you want her to do the same.
That's what's up. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, when I had my first child, you know, just sharing like that, you know, it changed my life in a way that my life is not about me no more. You know what I mean? It's about,
That's true.
it becomes outside of you. Like, you know, because when we're young, we only think about ourselves sometimes.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's
Like-
exactly what it was. Like, you know, before I had, you know, my daughter, when she was, you know, honestly, truly unexpected. You know what I mean? It was one of those things. But that was just all about me, myself.
what's up.
Like, everything I made, money I made, I used it to go out,
Right.
kick it, you know what I'm saying? Travel, meet other people, other women, this and that, you know what I mean? But once I had my daughter, it's like, okay, well, I got to be the main provider now. No more just messing around and, you know, taking care of business, man. Like,
Yeah, it put a different
I
perspective.
ain't gonna be no deadbeat father. I never want to be that. You know, that's the lowest you could go in life is be a deadbeat father.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what happened to me. Like, you know, I was just hustling, trying to do my thing, and it's all about me, right? And then I had a child. I was like, oh man, like I gotta figure out how to make changes, transform, you know, from this selfish individual and wanting to provide and make sure that, you know, they are provided for. You know what I mean? And so it becomes like less about you, about the people around you that you love. You know?
most definitely, man. And you think about how you were raised, right?
Yeah.
And you think of all the things you want your offspring to go through and also not go through.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you think of ways of how to teach a little one, right? The things you want them to know and what you want them to experience in life. You know what I'm saying? All the good things.
Right. Because you don't want them to struggle how you struggle and try to avoid those pitfalls.
You definitely want to, yeah. And you also want to teach them the struggles, but you want to teach them the ways to go about it
And learn from
around
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man.
Oh man, I miss you. I miss my daughter, man. Rosalind Dantes Garcia. You know I love you. I love your moms too.
Hey,
I'll be
shout
there
out to the
soon.
babies. So in regards to DJing, like what has been the biggest challenge in terms of DJing around this COVID? Oh, I think we talked about that. Did we?
Yeah, but I could also add on to that.
Sure, go ahead.
Dealing with drunk people at parties, man. That's a big challenge, man. Dealing with drunk people harassing you to play a song. And
do you have a crazy story? Like one story like that's like crazy?
I want to say crazy. Actually, a story that's crazy is me like just blacking out at clubs. You know what I'm saying? It was all on me.
What while DJing?
After.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I did my set, you know what I'm saying? And it just got just so involved in the party.
Okay.
You know,
you were just enjoying it. Okay.
Yeah, just
take it all in.
The party. Yeah, I mean, I'm the crowd uplifter, man. The DJs are life of the parties. You know what I'm saying?
And you are.
But I went overboard. My early 20s, all right? I'm a changed man now. About to be 35, so.
Okay.
Well experienced. But yeah, just like, you know what I mean? You have all your homies with you. Everybody buying you shots and drinks.
Yeah,
just one of those nights,
man. You got the whole crew. You got the whole squad.
Can't turn down a drink at all, man. So just blacking out the end of the club, you know, at the end of the night. You would think that you would be banned from certain clubs. I've heard of DJs that have gone through that, like, oh yeah, he can't spin here no more because you know, he just caused havoc. He blacked out. He threw up, started a fight. You know what I'm saying? But for me, it was just like, oh, that's eternal. It's okay. He'll DJ. He's gonna come back next week anyway. You know, he's good.
It's the crowd uplifter. You know?
I got a special kind of treatment, I guess. Man.
Well, you were able to build those relationships.
Exactly.
You
That's
know
what it's
I mean?
about. You know,
So,
like me and you, we're people persons.
sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
there's times that we might slip. You know,
of course,
we take ownership of that.
we're human beings as long as you can confess to that. You know what I'm saying? And share the story like we're doing right now.
Yeah.
So we can learn from them, right?
Yeah.
People can learn from them too.
Let's build.
Yeah. Anytime alcohol is involved, man, it's a crazy story. So try your best to stay away or limit yourself.
For sure. So how can folks get into DJing? Especially for someone that's like not knowing anything just from scratch, especially around shelter in place, quarantine. People are like trying to find things to do.
Number one thing to do is just like going to school. Is like if you want to be good at something, you got to study.
Okay.
Study your favorite DJs, study your favorite artists, genres of music. Check out their interviews, listen to their mixes, listen to different producers. Man, it's a lot, you know what I'm saying? It's not a 1 year process, overnight thing, man. It it takes years to really like figure out this DJ stuff, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of phases to it, but most importantly, just have fun with it. If you enjoy music, you love like blending different songs together. Yeah, it's fun. There's a bunch of new equipment out there where you don't even need big old turntables and mixers, but that's my way to go. But I mean, if you're on a budget, maybe a couple $100. Oh yeah, this thing gets real pricey, so a couple $100 is maybe expensive for y'all, but
yeah, depends on where you at.
yeah. But like I'm saying, got $150 to $200. I got a little DJ controllers. You got to have a laptop though, which is maybe another few $100 to $1,000. You know what I mean? But yeah, a little basic DJ controller. That's a way to get yourself started. Man, the internet these days, you got so many tutorials.
Yes.
Up there for you. I give DJ lessons too.
You do?
Depending on my schedule. Yeah.
Okay.
I've been doing that for like the last maybe 3 years now, I'd say. That's 3 years. It's crazy. I have like these Facebook memories that pop up on my page, like of me giving a DJ lesson or something. It's like, man, that happened 3 years ago, 2 years ago. It's crazy. But it was something I picked up after I got laid off from the radio station. I was like, man, I need to make some money now,
Yeah. Yo, you do classes? You teach people how to DJ?
Yeah, man. Like I said, after I got laid off, man, I was like, I need to think of a way how to make some money.
Okay.
But also, even years before that, I always thought like, I want to teach people one day. You know what I'm saying? I want to be a teacher. I want to be maybe in a classroom. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? So it started off just like me giving one-on-one DJ lessons.
Okay.
I remember I put it out there on social media. Now giving DJ lessons, email this address.
Okay.
Learn the turns with DJ Eternal, or learn the turns at gmail.com.
How much does it take? Let's say I want to DJ. So what I got to do? How much does it cost?
Hourly rate, I say $50 for me to go to your spot. I bring my equipment to, before COVID hit, I was actually doing it at my boys' giving lessons if y'all wanted to come to me at their barbershop, Eastridge Mall, Street Set University. Okay. So in the back, I would
Dev Case. Shout out to Dev Case.
Yeah.
Sorry, Underground. Street Set. What's up?
He's still here, still active, you know. Yeah, he allowed me to get DJ lessons in the back, which was cool. You know, people would come by. I would charge them maybe like $40 an hour.
Okay.
You know, I mean, and I do more than just that. Like give lessons. Oh, hours up. Okay, we're done. No, it's not like that. Yeah,
I'm done.
Like we chop it up for like another hour or so. You know what I'm saying? And I just give them, you know, advice, whatever they want to know, any kind of questions they have. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, like I've offered them to come to my gigs and help me out and give them guest spots to DJ. So
that's fucking beautiful, bro. So, it's you're building relationships.
That's what it's about. That's the number one thing when I tell people. It's about just building relationships.
Yeah. You know, the money will come, period. But it's really how you build that relationship with people.
You know, like, and you create opportunities too that way. You know what I'm saying?
And not just for you, but for you know, together. That's dope. I'm a part of another podcast, Pick Your Brain podcast.
Oh, is that with my boy DJ Asthmatic? That's my young partner there.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. I wanted to bring that up. Like DJ Asthmatic, Carlos, you know, he looks up to you. You know, when he talks about you, that's my mentor.
He shows a lot of love. I love that kid so much, man.
Yeah. So
he'll tell you, you know what I'm saying? He'll tell you, like, I brought him to my gigs, paid him out, gave him lessons, and he's a fast learner too. I love that kid so much, man.
Yeah, I just want to, like, you know, highlight that. So, like, my man, DJ Asthmatic looks up to you as a mentor. So again, like in terms of like what you're saying, what you're sharing,
I try my best, man. You know what I'm saying? And I wish every kid I met was just like him. You know what I'm saying?
They're all different in their own ways.
Everyone. But I'm saying, like, he just picks up quick and loves it. You know what I'm saying? Full of passion. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes people just got lessons just to do it as a hobby. You know what I mean? Just to pick my brain. You know?
Yeah.
So see what this DJ thing is about, and they'll give it a few tries, and that's it.
At some point, we wanted to invite you on the other podcast
man,
also.
All day, man.
For sure.
I'm with it.
But yeah, so we're finishing up lunch and we're on to our dessert. So put this aside and...
one scoop of mango, bro. Yeah.
We got some mango ice cream. Sorry, I didn't have no halo for you, bro. I just got the topping.
It's good enough. It's good enough, man.
Okay. Forget about it.
I'm getting food coming out just being here. We didn't even.
This is gonna be a 4-course meal, bro. We're gonna be here for a minute.
All right, let me finish my rice. I don't want to waste my rice.
Okay, do your thing. So, what's your? Yeah, I mean, I think you touched on it, but it's like, what's your advice to upcoming DJs?
Oh, sorry, get some water.
ASMR, let's go.
Refreshing right there. Like I said, just study some of your favorite DJs. Most importantly, have fun with it. You know, any advice, honestly, personal advice, hit me up at It's DJ Eternal on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Roel Garcia. You know, I don't mind sharing my government name. You know what I'm saying? That's how real I am. Thecrowduplifter.com, you know, just hit me up. Just have fun with it. You're going to go through a lot of phases. Like I say, it's not an overnight thing. It's not going to take 1 year. It's not going to take 2 years, you know what I'm saying? So it's going to take a couple of years to really experience this whole, you know, DJ culture, lifestyle, and to learn and to grow. But if you just love music, man, and have fun, like blending songs, different genres, I mean, there's a lot of equipment out there that you could cop for a couple $100 and, you know, plug into your laptop and then, boom, mess around right there.
That's what's up. So, yeah, all the links, all the social media links, the YouTube, the website, we'll put it up on the link so people can follow. Yo, that's dope. It's like you do one-on-one to just be able to build with folks, and if there's a need in regards to the music and DJing, like you can accommodate them. Yo, I love that. That's what's up, man. Yeah. So, what has been like the most influential DJ for you? Like, who was that when you started out?
So many, but I will tell you one of the things that inspired me to be a DJ. It just looked so cool. It was a picture of my brother and his friends in a garage with just like hella equipment, you know what I'm saying? Big ass speakers with the turntables and a mixer in front of them. You know, it was a big old crew. I thought that was cool, you know what I'm saying? Like these cats over here throwing parties, you know, just bringing life to people, you feel me? So I thought that was cool right there. That was like one of my like first steps into like seeing what DJing was into, you know what I'm saying? And from there, seeing that picture, I had to dig deep myself and see what exactly that was, you know, okay. Oh, we had a turntable at home, so I was like, oh, okay, so they play music. That's what those turntables are. They're playing music, okay. We had a turntable at home. I'd mess around with it. DJs that I listen to on the radio, like Majestic Chris, DJ Franzen, the Invisible Scratch Pickles. I mean, coming from the Bay Area, like we were spoiled with DJs,
right?
You know, this. I remember back in the days they would call the Bay Area the Mecca of DJs. You know what I'm saying? Even though it started in the East Coast, but like out here in the Bay, we just really innovated and created a whole lot more.
Were you part of that era in terms of the Filipino DJs?
That was the era when I just started.
Okay.
So, like I said, I was just blessed to like, you know, every other person I met was like a DJ or knew someone that was a DJ, and they were all Filipino.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it was a trip, man. We definitely got a big influence with our DJ skills and our knowledge of music. So, yeah,
that's dope.
Invisible Scratch Pickles, the Beat Junkies and Executioners out there in the East Coast. And yeah, all the local radio DJs from KMEL to Wild 107 back in the days.
That's what's up, man. Like there's people out there doing work and you're inspired. You know what I mean? And then
just a young
we
kid,
can only
man.
hope to inspire other people also.
Yeah, for sure, man. If you truly love what you do, you know, go ahead and share that with others, man. You'll be surprised how many people you'll inspire and motivate.
Yeah, yeah. Speaking of other activities, you got into roller skating.
You know what? Like, I was already good on my feet because back in the days, my sister would go to the roller rink.
Okay, okay.
And she would bring me along, you know what I'm saying? And
Which
this was
one?
out
Which
there
one?
in Milpitas back in the day.
Oh, yeah, they shut that down.
Yeah, Cowskate. But we would
yeah.
go there like weekly. So, you know, I kind of got the motions of like a little 9-year-old kid just rolling around, right?
Okay.
You know, just grooving to the music. So, yeah, and speaking of my sister, you're like, I think, out of all my siblings, like she would sing. My brother would play the piano and guitar, and I became a DJ. So
okay,
those are my other two influences right there too. Forgot to mention, yeah,
musically inclined family.
Musically, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
They weren't DJ. Well, my brother messed around, but like I say, just the people I was around. You know what I'm saying? My siblings for sure.
That's what's up. Family.
Definitely
yeah.
influenced me in a huge way as a DJ. So
okay.
But yeah, back to roller skating. It was just something I did, with my sister's a kid, and then I bought rollerblades from like Big Five, you know, the sporting goods store, some cheap rinky dinky rollerblades. But I learned how to just roll around. It was fun to me. And it wasn't until quarantine, man, what 20 something years later, you know, I picked up a pair of rollerblades again, you know. And
now, man, you're all over the place now.
So now I'm on rollerblades, but I'm doing crazy shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Grinding on ledges, rails. Yeah. Oh, man, it's cool. It's fun. It's fun. Aggressive skating, man. It definitely hurts your body, though.
I like your recent post. You was like, yo, white people liking my roller skating videos more than my DJ.
And that's true right now. At this moment, a lot of people love watching my rollerblading videos than actually watching my DJ videos. So it's like, man, my skills as a DJ is whack now. No, but you know what? It was funny. So when quarantine hit, I did get kind of like unmotivated from DJing.
Oh,
man,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So rollerblading was something I just picked up. I seen some of the homies on Instagram getting back into it, and I was like, you know what? Let me go and try that too. Let me buy some rollerblades.
Yeah.
And hit the parks.
Can you do the same? Can you do both at the same time? Roller skating and DJ.
Oh well, I've DJ'd skate parks. You know what I'm saying?
And I wanted to bring that up.
Yeah, I've been doing that. So
wait.
Music and skating comes together. They go together. Man.
I just want to say that is fucking dope.
Hey, it was dope. Look, we did this like back in July maybe,
I seen him.
Yeah. We did this in July, and I've been doing like just every month. You know what I'm saying? Just randomly pop up and do stuff. But the big ones was the first one. The first one with quarantine was. I mean, we were still honestly under shelter in place, but we were like, fuck it, let's just do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, it's like roller skaters and rollerbladers. Everybody outside of skate parks, we got strong immune systems. You know what I'm saying? We out here healthy skating. You know what I'm saying? There's not one person I knew that caught it as far as rollerbladers.
Trying to stay safe.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you're going to come out, wear your mask if you want to. But to be honest with you, man, 99% of us did not wear masks. We out there just eating, chilling, drinking. You know what I'm saying? Skating. So.
Hey, as long as everybody's safe, that's
responsible. Yeah. I mean, we did. I mean, social distance as far as like sitting on the grass and all that. But we were able to keep it going, do it monthly without anyone getting sick. So
I'm curious. I'm curious in terms of how does that happen? Like it was just as an idea. Let's go to a skate park. Let's do a pop up. I'm just gonna start DJing. You know what I mean? Like
I was just kind of thinking of ways how I can incorporate my talent as a DJ with skating. And when you watch like skate videos from the 90s, early 2000s. All the videos, they all have like, throwback hip hop songs, you know what I'm saying? Every section, every skater has a section in a video, and they have like just a hip hop song or a rock song, whether it be like A Tribe Called Quest, Wu-Tang. I was like, yo, this is, this just intertwines together, music and roller skating. Like, let me bring that element live to the park. You know what I'm saying?
And you do it on your own time. Like that's
on my own
like
time.
You're not getting paid.
I'm not getting paid. Just if you really love what you do, you just gonna go ahead and just do it.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I love about that. Like the idea that's just like you're just out there enjoying yourself. You're doing what you love, and then providing for the people, and at the same time you're building with them.
And funny story too. One time, the first time we did that, I borrowed my friend's generator. The second time I borrowed another friend's generator, but the generator he let me borrow was battery operated, so it only lasted maybe like 30 minutes, even though it was fully charged.
Okay.
I don't know what's up with your generator's energizer, but it did not keep going, man. But I was like, damn. So and it was my homie's birthday, so it's like it just felt like real dull and like just weird without music.
Oh, because it shut down after.
Yeah,
like, okay.
I was like, fuck, man, like. It's my homie's birthday. I can't leave him like this, bro. Like, fuck, I'm just got to go buy one. I'm gonna buy a generator, man. So
you just bought one right there.
We went to Lowe's. We tried to rent one. I tried to rent one at first just so I could save money.
Right.
But I was after going to Lowe's and Home Depot saying that they both don't rent them. I was like, fuck, I just gotta buy one. You know what I'm saying? So I bought it. That EDD money saved me, man. So that stimulus EDD.
For sure.
Helped me out. So I was able to cop one for $600 and the funny thing about it is like, I kind of went there and let everybody know the whole spiel. Like,
right.
Hey, man, I had to keep this party going, y'all. Look, we just came back from Lowe's and we bought this right here, generator, just so we could keep this party going, man. I spent $600, but I'm out here doing it. I ain't asking for nothing, though, all right?
Right.
But at the end of the session, one of the homies comes up and it was like, hey, man, you know what? What's your Venmo? I was like, nah, man, that's good. Don't even trip. Like, nah, what's your Venmo? I'll get my Venmo.
Right.
He got on the mic and was like, man, look, we got to look at it like this way. Without Eternal, we didn't have no party. So he went out there to get his generator. Let's go ahead and donate to the man.
Oh.
So, I mean, honestly, that night I made my money back from all the skate homies. So thank y'all, too, that looked out.
And now you be taking that shit everywhere?
Yeah, I be taking it everywhere, man. So it was a good investment. And it's not even just for me. It's for all of us.
No, that's the beauty. Like it takes a village, you know what I mean? It takes the whole folks. And sometimes it's hard for us to take that, when somebody try to give us something. But you don't have to do it.
Culture,
you know what I mean? You don't have to do it all alone. Like, that's a beautiful thing. Like the community came together to be able to like enjoy the music that you provide. Like that's a beautiful thing. Yeah.
So is, man. So
that's what's up.
I love the life I live, man. It's fun.
So what does it mean for you to be a Filipino in America? You said you were born here, and what does that mean to you? Get that refreshment real quick. Oh, forget about it.
Might need to refill after, but I love me some water, cold H2O. But being a Filipino American to me is sharing our culture, our belief and values with the American citizen. You know what I'm saying? Letting people know where we come from, what it's like in the motherland for us, my parents' motherland. Sharing it, embracing it. Also, taking what I learned as an American and the opportunities I have, and to also give back to those at the motherland, just like you do. You know what I'm saying? As an American, like I have a lot of opportunities, able to make way more money than the person my age out there in the Philippines. You know, so every time I go to the Philippines, like I always just take care. Like we go to a restaurant. You know, the funny thing about the restaurants in the Philippines is like they kind of look at you weird when you tip them. You know, but they're thankful when they do receive a tip. Whether it's a tricycle driver, a taxi driver, a restaurant hostess, you know, just giving like, yo, I'm from America, you know what I'm saying? I can't feed everybody. I can't feed every individual here in the Philippines, but if you were of service to me, you know, thank you, you know.
Yeah. You give what you can.
Yeah, you're my peoples, you know what I'm saying? Even though I'm Filipino American and you straight here in the motherland itself, I'm looking out for you. You know, thank you for your hard work and service.
Sure.
I love you for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love being Filipino. You know what I mean? When I'm out there. So, man, Filipino American. It's like the best of both worlds, man. So,
yeah. For sure, man. It's like, it's hard out there in the Philippines. You know what I mean? I grew up in there. So I came from like, I used to live in this shanty town, like a small box with like 5-10 people living in it. Wow. You know what I mean? Along the railroads. You know what I mean? So yeah, I lived in poverty, and I think that's one of the things that really pushes me to do the work that I do in the community, is to contribute in some way, somehow, to make the change, because I've been there, I've struggled through that, I experienced it, you know, personally. And so yeah, that's really the driving force in terms of the work that I do. It's like, you know, we want to be able to provide the services that are needed in locally, but at the same time, like connecting people's struggle, that, you know, it's not separate from the struggle from back home. And so, like the very struggle that forces us to migrate, and it, you know, we ended up here because we were looking for better opportunities. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But what would it look like if we didn't have to leave and look for better opportunity, and the opportunity is there?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, when you are like, it's what we call forced migration. I think sometimes we look at it as like, oh, it was a choice to leave. But in essence, systemically, you didn't have a choice, because the only choice to survive was to leave.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, so, you know, doing the work that I do in the community is really like connecting people's struggle here, and what does it look like over there, and how can we, you know, we, in some way, what's that Jay-Z song? It's like, in Paris, well, how does that go? Like, you know, he said something about, like, you know, you escaped it, and so, like, now you're in Paris. But what does it mean for us to escape that poverty, but at the same time figure out how to change that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, true. Most definitely, like, and it brings me back to my daughter in the Philippines now too. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever her mom has plans for her, you know, definitely my daughter is 100 times more blessed too than a lot of the people out there at 2 years old in the Philippines, man. You know, you go out there, you see babies taking showers in the streets.
Yeah, that's me, y'all. That's me.
And it really it was heartbreaking to me when I first went there, like in my 20s. You see people out there on the highways selling cigarettes, peanuts, water.
Kids sleeping on the ground.
Kids sleep on the ground, like, for real.
Trying to survive.
Man, so... But yeah, it's a struggle, man. It's a big struggle.
That's real. But you know,
we don't forget about them. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Even though our country and our roots, you know, come from poverty, like cats like Michael and myself, like, we have that heart to give, man, and think of ways to make a change. You know, so
yeah, that's one of the things I want to highlight with you, is that, you know, that whatever you do, you figure out how to give back to the community. I seen you do a lot of fundraising events, contribute your time, your effort to help fundraise for specific issues and communities. You know what I mean? And then I see you on the streets. You know what I mean? Like when quarantine hits, then COVID hits, I see you out on the streets giving out like masks,
Wow.
giving out
Remember that?
giving out the motherfucking like hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
I was like, this motherfucker is dope.
I mean, I try to do what I can. Like the thing with me, I'm the biggest little DJ, so I try to make the biggest little impact that I can. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, last year around this time, I sold my mixes, sold T-shirts. I made like maybe a couple of $1,000 within a few days, and of course, I had to make money too. But 50% of what I made went to buying like sanitizing necessities like hand sanitizers, wipes, just like snacks, water, and I gave them to. This is what I did it maybe like 3 times total. So the first run was I was collecting items to give to local business owners. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just even offered my DJ services for free. You know what I'm saying, to them in the near future. Did that for a couple of businesses. The second time around, I collected money and donations to give to veterans. You know what I'm saying? The unsung heroes of America. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. So yeah, man, thank you for doing the things that you do in the community, and just in the way that you build with people generally. Like the way you build a tribe, the way you look out for people. You know what I mean? There's a sense of like, yeah, we're in survival mode and we're doing our best to survive. But it's not just about that. You know what I mean? It's beyond, in a sense of like building a community, and you do that on your own way. Whether it's looking out for like new DJs.
Hey, you too though, big time, man. I mean? Salute to you, big time.
Nah, I just want to give you your flowers, dog.
I gotta share them with you too, man.
This ain't about me, bro. It's about DJ Eternal. That's what's up, man. But I do have a question. What has been your biggest struggle and the biggest victory in your life?
Man, struggles come and go. I've been through so many struggles, from I guess losing my dad back in 2015. Sheesh, not being able to be with my daughter every day like a new father would. There's so much in the world I could say, man, but the thing is, like, I don't even look at it as a struggle, you know what I'm saying? I look at it as a way to become stronger and better as a person. But yeah, every day is a struggle, bro. You know what I'm saying? Every day is a struggle, but every day is an opportunity to make yourself stronger and better and to improve. So I can't really say, maybe just those two things, like losing my dad, losing any kind of parent or anyone that raised you is tough. I think about him every day, crazy, just randomly. Even when I'm thinking of my daughter, like, oh man,
that's family.
Your grandpa would love to be here and play with you. You know what I'm saying? See you. So every time I think of my daughter, it's crazy. I think about my dad too.
Yeah.
But hey, it's made me a stronger person. Maybe appreciate my dad, and just like you, I was able to give my flowers to him while he was here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's an important thing to do, man. Show love while you can. Encourage positivity to others.
Biggest victory.
Probably when I was on stage at the SAP Center.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm from San Jose, a big San Jose representative, you feel me, as a DJ, right? So to be on that stage in front of 13,000 plus people.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? For KBLX, the radio station that I'm at right now, 102.9 KBLX. Just to be on stage, it wasn't even planned. Like the morning show was on stage, just hosting the show, right, in between acts. And then at one point they invited me on stage. Like, yo, let's shout out our producer and DJ. Let's bring him on stage. DJ, I was like, what? You know what I'm saying? Totally unexpected. I'm like, oh,
and that's your hometown. You know what I'm
saying? So yeah, it was cool. It was probably one of my biggest accomplishments. Yeah, it was just a great feeling though. Like, damn, man, they just showed me how much the morning show really had love for me to bring me on stage.
Yeah.
And put me on. It's maybe more of an accomplishment than a victory, but
for sure.
My victory, I guess I'm still working on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Still trying to work on my biggest victory. But just like a struggle that every day we all go through, every day is a way to achieve something too.
That's
you know what I'm
what's
saying?
up.
So that's how I look at life every day, man. There's a struggle you're gonna go through, but also something you're gonna accomplish and achieve.
Sure.
You feel me? My victory, I'm still working on it. Maybe my biggest victory will be, with my daughter's dreams. You feel me? That's what it's gonna be. Not even about me, it's about her victories and dreams. You feel me?
What's up? Yeah, man. Like that's dope. Like so, in terms of like our struggles, like whether it's like very significant or just on a daily, like those struggles actually bring the victories that we go through.
That's true.
It's how we learn from those struggles. You know what I mean? Like what do we take away from these things that we're going through, and it's like what's the best way to move forward in terms of bettering ourselves, as a human being. So like the struggle, don't run away from the struggle. Sometimes you can learn so much from those things.
Oh yeah, don't run away from your problems at all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Handle that shit. You feel
That's
me?
what's up.
Take care of it, man. And then you know what I'm saying? I mean, work on it little by little at least.
Yeah.
Whatever you're going through. You feel
And
me?
it doesn't change overnight. It's a
No,
process.
not overnight. It's a damn process for sure.
Yeah,
Step by
yeah.
step. You feel me?
So, do you have any questions for me?
Man, this could turn into another hour interview right here. What keeps you going? What keeps you going, man? From I mean, changing locations, you know what I'm saying? From back when you started, changing your brand a little bit every now and then, like, yeah, what keeps you going? And
Okay.
what keeps you going? Like, yeah, from the very beginning till now, like.
Well, in the beginning, in terms of the Know Your Roots apparel, that's what we started with. There was another company, a surfing skateboard brand in Florida, that hit me up and served me the cease and desist.
Oh, that's what it was?
Yeah.
Oh.
And so I never actually registered the company's name, but they did all the paperwork. You know what I mean? And so
Okay.
they did the legal approach of like, because at the time when you look up Know Your Roots apparel, I was all over
You're
the
the
place.
one.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so then, like them, like trying to build a corporation, a business, when they search for themselves, I show up.
Yeah.
So the best way for them is to like legally take me out, and so they should get hit.
Are they still around?
I don't
Never
even
heard
know.
of
They
them.
probably
I've never
not
heard of
even. But
Right.
yeah. But sometimes things come and you think it's bad, but it turned out good.
Okay.
Definitely there was a loss in terms of like, I lost a lot of followers. And so I had to like start off from scratch. But it gave me an opportunity to, because it's about our culture, our people, our history as Filipinos, I had an opportunity to change the name to Ugat. That's and it's a Tagalog word, it means roots.
Yeah.
And then with that, I was able to write it in Baybayin, which is the Filipino script, pre-Spaniards. And so that became my logo. And so that was the transition from the changes. Yeah.
I don't even know about all that.
Yeah, and in terms of like keep going, it's like I had a lot of struggles. I had personal struggles that led to like a lot of problems in terms of like working and doing the Know Your Roots and maintaining it.
Yeah.
But I think what keeps me going is the moment that I was able to learn more and deepen my knowledge about our people. You know what I mean? And I think it goes back to the driving force that I was talking about in regards to understanding the struggles that we have collectively. Like we have our individual struggles, but that individual struggle is part of the collective struggle. All of our struggle. And so, and for me to see that I'm a part of that collective struggle that we have, that has been the driving force for me, and that keeps me going to make sure that I be at my best, to be able to contribute, to make changes in our local community and also in the Philippines. You know what I mean? And so that's been like the main thing that keeps me going in terms of the question. And so my goal, like, I'm not trying to get rich. I'm not trying to be a millionaire in essence. Like, I just want to be able to survive. You know what I mean?
I feel it, dude.
You know what I mean?
And I feel that too. Like, even a DJ, like, I have a homie like, man, you could go to Vegas, you could be this, you could be Calvin Harris, you could, I mean, that's not my thing. Like, I enjoy like what I do. Like, I'm happy
if it
when
comes.
I'm just doing.
If it comes, for sure.
I'll take it.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just surviving the way I am, and I enjoy it.
For
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? I enjoy this just journey right here, this ride right here.
Yeah.
I mean, I may do more than the average DJ for sure, you know, because I'm really pushing. I'm a hustler too.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? But I love working for my accomplishments and goals. You know what I'm saying? I love being out there striving.
Right.
I love going through the struggle and getting it.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
And in terms of like Ugat clothing, you know, it's beyond just the brand in itself. Like the purpose in it is, in essence, for me, it's really, you know, I do like a lot of images with a reference to our history, culture, and struggle. And you know, my hope with that is to inspire other people to be able to look deeper, and not just the surface level of or a moment in history, but be able to inspire them to look deeper and look at the whole picture as a whole. And then when you do that, you know, which is what happened to me, is able to see how things have come and learning about how to change it. And so,
wow.
You know what I mean? And so that's why, you know, my whole goal is like to redirect people from the information that I put out with Ugat and redirect them to the communities and create tribes, create community.
Yeah.
And then and build a collective power that we can actually make changes together. You know what I mean? So that's what keeps me pushing.
Yeah, I just love seeing you out too. Every time there's like a Filipino festival or an event, you're always out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Pushing your products, and just like you said, like you're part of the community, and just sharing your knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Educating people. You know, like I've bought, you know, numerous products from a shirt to Beautiful Eyes book, you know what I'm saying? And it's cool to support you at the same time. It's like I learned a little bit at the Tagalog from reading that book that you sold.
Yeah.
You know, I was able to share a piece of history with the Delano Manong shirt, you know what I'm saying? And I post about it, and you know, I share that piece of history, educate people too. So
sure, I see that.
You know,
I see
little
that.
by little, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you're the driving force out here, man. And we appreciate that. I look up to that a lot.
For sure. I mean, I do what I can in terms of my capacity. And I hope that everyone, you know, do what they can do in terms of their capacity.
Right.
So I like back to the point of like, we don't have to do it alone.
Mm-hmm.
Like we can do it together, like as a community.
Wow. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, but that's our podcast. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but,
boy.
Do you have any last words of wisdom? You know what I mean? To shut it down.
Blazi blah, man.
Blazi blah.
Let's see here. You're gonna go through struggles, man. But always just count your blessings. You know what I'm saying? Just count those blessings. Take time to reflect. You know how far you've made it, man, and give yourselves a pat on the back. Feel proud of your accomplishments, man. Be proud of who you are and what you've been through. You know what I'm saying? No one's gonna have your back like you. You know what I'm saying? No one's gonna believe in you like you. So, you know, yeah, just be strong and have a positive mindset. Distance yourself from people that you know that you're not gonna get along with, and you should be fine. Yeah.
And that's our Blazi Blah podcast. Thank you all for tuning in, for listeners, and for the viewers on YouTube. Make sure to subscribe, like the button, you know what I mean? The whole Blazi Blah, you know what I mean? So, and again, thank you for coming through. Thank you for building, you know what I mean? Get to know
thank you so
my
much.
kin folks that's been around the community and doing work, and you know, so yeah, I mean, I know this is what I tell people. You know, I created this podcast just to be able to an excuse to build with people, you know what I mean? Because I don't like being alone.
I feel you. Hey, you know, like people like us, we thrive being around people with good energy.
Right, that's
you know
what we
saying?
do, and so I appreciate you coming through, and so yeah, so let's go.
I don't even have your number. I got to get your number before we leave.
I got you.
I've been knowing this guy for years. We just contact through Facebook and Instagram. I don't got your damn number.
Okay, we get that in. Let's go.